Hi, welcome to another edition of 6-Minute Ads. This is where we take a look at the hottest ads from the hottest direct-to-consumer players and break down what they're doing well and what you could do better. So today we're going to take a look at the advertiser and Homeware brand Our Place. They're famous for their Always pan that is, you may have seen in your Instagram feed and is definitely popping up a lot in ads. So what I'd like to do today is take a look at all the different variations of ads that they're running right now. And this first ad is a carousel ad. Carousel ads are great because they can showcase a lot of information in one ad. You can run anywhere from 2 to 10 images, and each individual image can have supporting copy and an individual link. So there's a lot of opportunity to communicate a lot of information and grab attention, and they're engaging with the horizontal scroll. If you saw my emoji 6-minute ads, you'll know that I love that there's emojis breaking up the copy here at the top. And then let's go ahead and scroll through the individual images. And they are using this to tell a lot of different things about the product. So this is a great use of carousel ads here. Definitely, we are seeing more and more efficiency with carousel ads. So I'd highly recommend testing it out in your own ad strategy. But we want to look at a lot of ads. So let's take a look at another one. All right, so take a look at this other video ad.
I never really thought that I could use a pan for everything, but you can with the Always pan. You really can. So you can use the Always pan for one-pot meals. One-pot meals means less pots, less cleanup. That's what we want.
Okay, this ad has a lot of good things going for it. You've got a user testimonial here in video. The product is featured right at the front. They have great contrast across the background. Against the background, the copy is very easy to see and repeats exactly what she's saying, so you can watch it with the sound off. And the video is 15 seconds. It's super short and you get everything you need. Really nice job. Let's take a look at how they might be iterating on this. Okay, here's another similar one. Let's see how this is different.
The spatula on the pan. So you don't have to get a mess every time you're cooking. Oh my god, this is looking so good. I really love the Always pan. I really do. It's the best pan. It really is.
So really interesting, what they did is they cut down the exact same video into another segment and tested it here, and then they added at the end a press testimonial to wrap it up. So very similar, but a different iteration. Let's take a look at one more. Okay, so this looks familiar. We saw this shot at the end of the last video. And what I'd like to point out here too is that at the top of each one of these, the copy has been exactly the same. So they're clearly just testing the visual. And this is a great thing to do when you have a video and you want to get the most mileage out of it. Break it down into individual segments and test the whole video in one ad and then test the individual segments in others. So let's check it out. This is simply an animation between their brand logo and the press testimonial that you saw at the other one. So they really reduced this down to just a very short animation and are testing just that. All right, let's take a look at a fifth ad from Our Place. This one is different. They're not using the same video footage, but they're continuing the same messaging that they've had throughout many of their other ads, which is that this is an 8-in-1 pan. And I'm gonna go ahead and play it while I talk, but what I think they do really well here is they just break down the benefits in a simple animation. And they go through each one of those, featuring the product very clearly, very minimal copy, just going through each one of the benefits of the product itself. And so this company is an interesting one to look at because they effectively have one major product. They have a few other secondary products that they sell, but they're really all about this pan. And they have developed very innovative ways of marketing this pan and testing a lot of different types of ads to find the most effective ones for their audience. And so I hope that you found some different ways to think about advertising your products, different ways to cut down videos to make them different variations and help find winners. And I look forward to sharing more information with you again in another edition of 6-Minute Ads.